welcome back. We all want to hear what I want to talk about, right? Yeah, here we go. I brought some Knicks memorabilia here, and I'm looking to flip it for at least $4,000 or $5,000.
Yeah, we're gonna sign it.
Let's
sign
go.
it.
Let me tell you guys something. All right,
That's the jacket?
that's the jacket.
I think you should bury it.
That's the jacket.
He
But
shot
yo,
it every day of his life.
the Knicks went on a 7-game winning streak after I did that. I'm claiming that. I'm the reason why they did that. And if they win the championship, I'm also claiming that. You guys could abuse me now. Good. I'm ready.
Well, listen, I'm gonna be honest. When you grab the ball, I said he's gonna slam dunk that motherfucker because he went, like he came in like and I was like, oh, he's gonna slam dunk. He missed every shot.
That first dribble did look good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, your first dribble looked like you were going against Jordan. You were like,
yeah. I tried to swag it up, you know what I mean? But when I walked out into the court, I remember I asked the guy, no excuses, I botched that shit. I fumbled the bag. They thought I did it for marketing. Did not do that shit for marketing. So I asked the guy from the 7th Avenue squad, I was like, yo, could I take my jacket off? And he's like, no, leave it on. Then he goes, wave to the camera. I was like, what camera? There's 4 cameras in my face. So I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I started bad right away. Then he goes, bro, right before I did the lab contest, bro, you look like you've seen a ghost. I was like, yo, my man.
You know what I was
yo,
thinking?
how did you even get on the court to take the shots?
I walked into MSG, and then some guys like, do you want to be in a contest? And then I didn't know what the contest was. So, of course, there was a couple that had to answer Knick questions, like history. I would have got all of them right.
Right.
I, of course, had to be in, like, the layup contest. I walked, like, then he asked me, whatever. They brought me courtside. That was cool. But then, like, when I stepped on the court, like, yo, let me tell you something. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure.
That shit
All
is
I thought of,
crazy.
you ever see those memes where it's like, oh, I'm sorry, he's new here, and then it's like, then the music starts playing, it's like, he is not new here. He's been like, all I can think of was like, Chris has never played basketball, blah, blah, blah. And then like it's like, Chris has in fact played basketball. Nah, but listen, I mean, to be put in that situation, you're at Madison
I
Square
would have
Garden in
missed
front of
every
30
shot.
guys.
I would have missed the next 10.
Are you kidding me?
I would have told them, forget about it.
Yeah, I'm
No
good.
way
I
I'm
don't even
going
want
on
to be
that
part
court.
of whatever the fuck you guys got going on.
And then on top
over
of that, leaving the jacket on was like definitely you were already behind the 8 ball right off the bat. Leaving it was a dope jacket. You look fucking fly as
Yeah, you
shit.
did.
Yeah,
But
I appreciate
definitely,
that.
Definitely not.
I like the move.
The funniest comment I saw, some guy in the comments was like, "Yo, tell him to take those J's off. Give him the LeBrons."
No, that was the funniest one. The funniest one was the Monstar stole all of his energy. That one was good. That one was good.
Monster
That's
stole
what I'm
all
saying.
his
Like, bro,
energy?
have fun with it. I went out there, I clowned myself, I missed layups. You know what I mean? Like, people started like taking it serious though. Like,
Well, how many people ever stepped
People-
foot on Madison Square Garden's court? You're one of the very few
That's
people that
true.
got to
Yeah.
do that. That's
You,
not an NBA
you played
player.
in the NBA, didn't you?
there. Somebody pull up, Frankie, can you pull up Pork Chop stats real quick?
Pull up Pork Chop's highlights.
I tore my ACL.
And that was it. That was it.
the end of that career.
But like, yo, I owned that shit right away. Like, I woke up the next day, I was like, all right, yo, how far do I lean in? I was
All
like,
the way.
do I just make a response video? Do I start like commenting? So I was like, all right. A friend of mine called me. He's like, yo, start plugging the podcast. Start commenting on everything. Mind you, this shit was on ESPN, bro.
Yeah,
Bleacher Report, Overtime, Big Nick Energy, like all the major pages.
I
in New
would have
York.
been screaming that while I was shooting. I would have been like, watch the Brooklyn Voice of Brooklyn by missing all the shots. Watch the Voice of Brooklyn.
So I started plugging it, and then I was like, I went on Spotify, so I was like, all right, let me see if the views went up, like, you know, and they did significantly. It's like, all right, now you guys are watching, so shout out, thank you.
I mean, listen, it
Everybody
could have
likes
been
to watch
worse.
Well, thank you for your
Could have
sacrifice.
been worse.
That could be
We
a
thank
sacrifice.
you for your service, brother.
What'd you say?
It could have been worse. Could have been at the Kentucky Derby, and a horse could have shit on your chest.
All right, yeah, there we
Or they
go.
could have told you, okay, let me see you ride this horse.
Yeah, you want to be part of a contest? Yeah, get on that motherfucker real quick. I want to see something.
Like, let the horse jump you. It's fucking shit right on your chest.
But like when I left, my phone blew up. From
So did mine, brother.
From years.
You know what the crazy thing is? Like when one of my friends sent me the video like immediately.
Yeah.
And like the video is kind of grainy, so it almost looked like a look-alike, almost
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hey, is this your friend?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, there's no way. You know what I mean? And then I'm on Instagram like 10 minutes later, I'm going through the stories and I see you and your girl at the game, and I seen the jacket, and I was like, holy shit, that was really. That's when I called you. I was like,
He
yo,
called me
like,
the next day. He's like, shoot a video?
I had to do like a
go to the
wellness
page.
check.
Like my page, I thought he
Yeah.
wanted me to accept the video. So I'm like, what? No, I don't see nothing. He's like, go to my page. Bro, I had tears in my eyes.
Yeah, it was funny.
I had tears in my eyes because I wouldn't have laughed at anything if he would have just took the ball and ran. It was the first initial, like, that had me on the floor right there.
Because I was confident, like when I grabbed that ball, I was like, I'm gonna make this fucking layup. You know what I mean?
When we
But then
play
when
this
I missed that
podcast,
first-
you got to play it.
The
Like,
worst,
as we're
the
talking,
worst
play
part
the
about
thing.
the video was I put up a layup like my
Finger
second
roll?
one, bro, that shit went like 6 feet that way.
Did you make any of the layups?
I made the follow-ups. Like,
What was it
I got the
supposed-
board.
What
I
was
got
it
the board.
supposed to be? It was supposed to be a layup and then what, a free throw and then a three? Like how?
No,
what was
it was a
supposed to be?
layup, run to the free throw line, grab a ball, throw it into a bucket, run back, get a layup, go back, throw it into a bucket. So,
So you couldn't do none of that because you didn't get the layup.
no, I did. I made 2. These places just cut it out. I didn't make the layup. I missed
They did not. They
I
did
missed all
not show the
layups.
mix.
Yeah,
They
not
just
showing the
just
mix.
showed the.
I made like the follow-ups.
That's
I made
not
the
good
follow-ups.
news. You making it is not good, but you missing it is.
But like I thought about it, I
He's
was
just
like,
playing
yo,
the wrong sport. If it was baseball, 2 out of 7, he might be in the Hall of Fame. He's like borderline
So
Hall
like
of
this
Famer.
kid- yeah, he was-
Basketball is like. He's not
Yeah,
even
when I
a
watched the
33.
video, I called him up. I called him back. I was like, when did the demo crew have to come in to knock down that brick house? In the building?
yeah, I was cracking up
Brother
about
Dick.
it. It was fucking sick though. Like the next day, I was like, yo, this shit is super viral. Like,
Yeah, but that
it
was
was
fun.
trending on like Twitter and like
TikTok.
was funny. That was
TikTok.
hilarious.
You were all over the place on TikTok.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. But then like I seen how fast like the internet lies. Like some like
course.
Pistons Daily put Nick fan misses opportunity to make $30,000.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? Like they started
30,000?
doing that. You know what I mean? It was crazy, honestly. But like it brought the platform attention. You know what I
I
mean? If
seen
you
that-
can't clown yourself, bro, what are you doing? You know, if I
Well,
was
that's
like
like
out
my-
there and somebody like knocked me out, like you know, when I was on video, I'd be tight.
You
But,
didn't
like,
see you didn't see the,
Totally
the,
different.
the fighter that got his toupee knocked off.
Oh yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
friend. That's my boy. Joe
was
is my friend. That's the last
crazy.
person I was ever in a ring with. That's my boy. Like he just texted me. And
I thought it was fake at first. I said, "There's no way
it's
this
not.
is real."
He's the man, but you see how he's leaned into that shit. He was on 10 pods.
Yeah,
So there's something to learn from that. It's fuck what anybody else thinks. Take whatever you can and you run with it.
I know,
Until it doesn't exist anymore.
But I tried hitting up
Hell
like
no. I ain't going on 10 podcasts because my toupee flew off. No fucking way.
It's only Wednesday today, right? He's been on 10 pods, I think, since Monday.
No, I don't want to go on for
making
that.
T-shirts.
Of course.
You know, his PR team is working. Shout out to
Right?
Big
Can you
Baby.
imagine
come
the
up with
ride
his
to
own-
the
they're gonna come
podcast?
up with
They're
his
just
own
going to
hat.
talk about my toupee the whole
No, bro,
fucking time.
he's the man because he laughs about it. You could be like, fuck, my life is over.
No.
But it's not. This shit's hilarious.
But let me ask you a
No.
question. What the fuck makes you go in the ring with that on? I would be like, listen, this has got to come off.
Yo, I guess he didn't think you was
You never
Shave
seen
in my whole head.
when I see him,
You
I'll
know,
Shave
answer
the
those
him.
sides
infomercials?
and go in.
You never seen those infomercials? The guy puts a toupee on, goes outside like a hurricane.
What do you think,
It's
it's
like it's
Goodfellas?
never coming off.
What do you think,
You know?
Maurice
Bro, you
Riggs?
don't remember in that scene in The Sopranos after they kill Ralphie, they put him in the fucking bathtub
Oh
and they
my
go
God,
to chop his head off.
And Christopher's like, that was fake.
He goes, yeah, you didn't know that?
it could be worse. I could be Ralphie from The Sopranos.
that's like-
Exactly. There you go.
Bro, that's
He
like,
wasn't expecting to lose that guy.
yo,
You know what I mean?
when we were filming the Gotti movie, the first day I got there, now, I know you watched John Travolta in 100 movies,
I
right?
watched the Gotti movie the other day.
Saturday Night Fever, he's sharp, right? He comes walking in, he's got the John Gotti suit on, the salt and pepper hair. You look like John, you know, he looked good. Next day, we're supposed to rehearse the scene where he slaps the shit out of me, right? So we don't have to be in wardrobe or nothing. We just walk in and we're gonna rehearse. Comes walking in and he's skinhead bald, and I didn't even want to look. I was like, what's going on? Kevin Conley was sitting over here. I was like, yeah. Why'd you shave his head? I thought there was like a scene. I thought because I know John Senior gets sick, and then you know he don't look good. He's losing hair
When
this
he's
and
in
that.
jail.
So I thought
Yeah.
they shaved his head for those scenes, but we had just started filming. So I was like, wouldn't you wait till the end to do that? So I'm like, yeah. Why'd you shave his head? You're gonna film those scenes? He went, shave whose head? I went, John Travolta. He went, and he's bald. I went, what? I said, you're talking to me right now like this is news. I said, I bet you I ask 100 people right now and they all tell me, what? I said, I'll call 100 people right now on my phone. No, he's bald. I said, how? But yesterday he wasn't bald. I said, I was staring at him yesterday. That wasn't a wig. He goes, it's a $20,000 wig.
Yeah,
You could not tell that he was that toupee he had, unless he gets punched in the face and goes flying. But you cannot tell that wig was fake. I didn't know John Travolta was bald till he walked in that room, and nobody did. My wife didn't know.
Yeah.
My mother, or my mother-in-law didn't know. When I was telling them, yeah, he's bald. He's been bald. They were like, what? Nobody knew he was bald.
They thought you're full of shit. They're like, pat you on.
Yeah, right. They all thought I was full of shit. What? My wife was standing right there. She's like, no, he's bald.
Pork Chop, would you appreciate it if your girl role played with you, or you would just be bugged out?
What type of role player?
She's an angry fan.
Like my joke, she's an angry fan.
Hey, you
She's an angry
fucking
fan.
suck. Get off the stage.
Yeah, she would get ripped at a show. I promise you. I mean, I would rip anybody yelling at me in the audience. I have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. You can't
Part
let
of
that
the
slide.
business.
You let that slide.
No, but role play. If your girl says, "Let's go in the bedroom," I want to act like a disgruntled fan.
I would tell her she's.
Heckling you. She wants you to stand at the top of the bench. She wants to heckle you. You know what I mean? Like,
I would be like, no.
what if she
we're
came
not
in
doing
like a Mott's applesauce?
Nah, I would
that.
probably deny. Then I want to be a WWE wrestler.
Right. Bo job would be only if you're using my dick is the microphone. That's the only way I'm doing it.
I like the outfits. You know what I mean? But if you want me to like act like you're a school teacher, I'm probably not gonna do that. You know what I mean? You know?
You could act like every student.
I mean, listen, something normal
like I'm an injured guy and
that.
you're a nurse.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, but you have to act like it. You have to be like, oh, hello, Miss So and So. You know?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Listen, every day you gotta train and act in some type of way. You know, especially the business we're in. So
That's a good point. You're right.
you know, it's like practice.
That's good. Babe, I want you to be a basketball hoop.
He's gonna try to get it in.
But he's gonna miss 6 times.
He's gonna do his best to get it in, but we'll see what happens.
All right.
Just let him take his jacket off so he can move around a little bit.
Yeah, no jacket this time. What else we got here? I got bangers on here today.
Get
This
in
one's
there.
kind of negative. What's the worst drug you could do?
Well, right now I would say fentanyl.
Nah.
Are you asking the worst drug ever we did? Or
No, like, what's the worst
could
drug
ever-
you could do? But your opinion. Try to make it.
I would say fentanyl.
I would say a 5'2" Latino.
Yeah, I would say like a 5'4" Italian woman with dark eyes and dark hair. That's probably I've had some bad times.
This is exactly what I wanted out of you guys.
On
Just
that.
turn it into something. I'm gonna say cocaine.
I'm gonna love the way you said it. Cocaine.
Yeah, because whoever does that's an asshole. They get like.
See, I
fake
don't like
muscles.
cocaine. I just like the way it smells.
Yeah. People are gonna know you do drugs now, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
That's not good. Do you like the 4 seasons in New York? Would you rather live somewhere where it's summer all year round?
I'm a
Too sweaty.
I thought you were talking about the hotel.
I'm a 4 seasons.
I'm a
guy all
baseball
day.
weather kind of guy. I'm like a San Diego, 77 degrees in the daytime. Give me like a nice 50 degree at night where I can wear a hoodie and shorts.
Yeah, that's California.
That's why I love California.
I love that's one of the things I loved about California. I didn't like it too much.
Yeah.
Everything else,
But it don't get no better than the weather.
the weather, beautiful during the day. I mean, don't get me wrong. Summertime it gets up there.
Yeah,
Like, you know.
yeah.
But for the most part, it's 70 something during the day. Then it drops down to like 60 something at night. It's like perfect. You could come out with shorts and a t-shirt or pants and a hoodie, and you're fine.
You're getting like 2 seasons in one day. So
Yeah.
it's, you know.
After this snowstorm, I don't want to deal with snow. ever again.
Does everybody's here card plowed out? Are you guys all out of your
Insane.
spots and shit?
It's even worse, bro.
Yeah.
So
I got
live
out
on-
the first
I live
day.
on the block
I
where
made
the-
sure. Yeah, that was what I was doing.
where the plow blade is always facing my house, no matter
Same
what-
thing.
Yeah.
So I'm digging. It took me a week to dig out.
Yeah,
Every
no,
time
well, you digged out
every
4
time I
separate
dig out,
times.
the plow would come down the block,
Yep.
and the next morning I'd come out. It's like I never touched the snow.
Exactly what
It's
I-
crazy.
exactly
Should have
what I-
rented a
yeah.
blowtorch.
That's what I was thinking. Does anyone got a flamethrower that could come to my house and just do like a moat? You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm telling you, it works.
I'm sure.
How could
Well,
it not?
and at work, we have the jobs. We have like 5-6 job sites, all within like a 6-block radius, and then we have the owners of these houses that live in their houses that are on the blocks. They buy all these houses over here, so we had to go in at like 7 o'clock at night. I had to make sure all the guys were shoveling this and that, and I'm bouncing from house to house, making sure they're all doing it. When it snows an inch or two, you're there for a couple hours. The guys just make a few dollars. Everybody goes home. Bro, I felt so bad for these guys. This wasn't regular snow, bro. These guys were killing themselves. We had like 15 houses to do. Oh,
It's
it
2
was
feet,
rough.
and now it's frozen. So even if you
Yeah.
wanted to shovel, you couldn't, bro.
But I feel like I used to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah, when you're
Like,
a
it
kid, it's
snowed
different.
a lot
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
were kids.
But that's
I
what
feel.
you realize, though. As a kid, you don't fucking care. You get off of school, you don't got to worry about the car, you don't got bills to pay, fucking job, it don't matter. Now you're like, fuck,
I don't even see kids going around shoveling no more. I was thinking about it the other day.
it's crazy.
All
No,
the snow
actually,
burned my
not
house.
like you
I've
used
seen
to.
grown
No.
adults like trying to like start. It's hard out here. I've seen grown adults like making businesses to go shovel out driveways. You know what I mean?
Listen, this last snowstorm, everybody's like, nah, I'm good. But then all of a sudden the phone, hey, listen, can you come back here and
Yeah.
do my job?
If you
It's a lot.
if you have a snowstorm like that, and your bell rings with that kid standing there, and you turn him away, you deserve whatever. I don't care if you fall down the whole flight of stairs trying to shovel. You deserve whatever you got coming to you.
A while back, we touched on Disneyland adults. and it went pretty viral. What do you guys think about them?
Disney by yourself. If you're by yourself, an adult walking through.
Looking for the ultimate spot to hang out, catch the game, or unwind with friends? Unique Lounge and Billiards at 1757 Arthur Kill Road in Staten Island has pool tables, darts, and a full menu of craft beers, cocktails, and delicious food. Open daily from noon to 4 a.m.
Disneyland, a guy by yourself. Listen, that's a
There's
little.
people who do that?
Yeah.
No, you go there with your family once, twice, max, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You're a guy who goes to Disneyland and
Something's
Disney World
wrong.
by yourself.
Something's
So
wrong.
what we were talking about the last time was like that couple, grown adult couple that has no kids. That like every break.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
a
at
couple
Disney.
is
But even-
different too.
even
You bring
that,
your girl
even-
there.
even
That's
at
different.
that,
A
like-
guy by himself.
Every break we know people that go to Disney. Every
Yeah.
year they're in Disney. It's like kind of like enough's enough. Like
I never had a
like you said, every
desire,
once
to
in a
be
while,
honest.
not a problem.
You
You
never
go with your
been to
girlfriend, you go with your
Oh, no?
kids.
No, listen. If you go there with your kid, like when you're young
Disneyland
as
or
a
Disney
kid,
World?
either one.
Doesn't matter. I would probably go to the one in California because I go to California.
I've been to both of them, but
Yeah.
the nothing beats the Florida one.
Yeah.
Florida one's
But they also say it's stupid expensive, no?
right now
Like
it's probably
$1,000 to bring you and like your wife and
You
one
ain't on
kid.
a
Yo,
heater,
my,
right? It's
my
got
brother
something.
went last summer,
Yeah.
took his wife and his daughter. They went for 6 days or 7
They
days.
stayed there too.
They stayed. Yeah, they stayed. I think they stayed in one of the Disney hotels or something for 6-7 days for the three of them for the hotels and everything. It was
I was about to
$10,000.
say it's probably $10,000. Did you imagine?
Oh, what are we talking about? My brother's got one kid. Can you imagine the family that has 2-3 kids? Like,
Yeah.
what are people paying $20,000 to go to Disney World? It's like cut that out.
And I get it too. It's like you're probably taking like your 4-year-old, your 5-year-old, your 6-year-old, but at the end of the day, bro, they're probably not even gonna remember this. You know
you
what I
gotta bring
mean?
them
I
at
get
an
what
age
I get
where
why
they
you're doing it. But I'm
remember.
just
I
saying, it's like
agree.
imagine spending $10,000 on something that
They're
at the
not
end of
even
the
gonna
day
remember.
don't even make a difference in any. You know what I mean?
It's like those people that give like a small wedding for like their kid's first birthday party. You know, it's like
It's more. Who is it for? Is it for the kid? Or is
Yeah.
it for you?
right.
it's like if you
It's
if,
for you to
if,
show
if
off,
mom and dad
exactly.
want a day drink, just say you want a day drink. Just call it that. You want to get
Yeah, it's
together
like,
with your
look,
friends.
I
and
can
do
spend
day
a lot
drink.
of money. Yeah, I mean, I think you're weird if you're an adult and you're like, let's do kid stuff. I mean, there's something psychologically wrong with you.
Yeah, go watch
There
cartoons.
is. There's a mental thing there.
This world
You
is
know?
weird nowadays, bro.
They
Can't put
got
it on
rid of
past
Toys R
nobody.
Us, so, you know,
That's true too.
that's where the weirdos used to walk around.
Like I got nowhere else to
Now
go.
now they're just in Walmart. Now they're all in Walmart.
How about this? How about why don't we have a Walmart? You ever think about that for a
Yeah.
second? We don't have a Walmart.
Where?
In New
Like
York.
in the 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
I
Like
think
it's
I've
like
been
not
to the
allowed or
biggest
some
one. I
shit.
think the biggest Walmart ever, I think, is in Arkansas. I could be wrong,
Sounds
but I
about
heard
right.
something like that, and we were there.
No,
was
bro.
the
You
size
talk
of a
you
stadium.
talk to someone from
They
Long
got a
Island, or
chapel
like
in there.
upstate or Jersey. They're
You
like,
get
you guys
married.
don't have a Walmart. You could get anything you want. Walmart.
Anything.
I'm like, no, we don't have one. And I'm trying to think.
Do you know
why
how
is
much
that?
money those like managers make at Walmart?
But imagine they put a Walmart where Modell's used to be in Caesars Bay.
It would be the
Oh,
it
isn't
would be
the
the biggest
Walmart
store.
family-
They got
in
'em on
the- in
Long
the- in the
Island.
city.
They got them on
Isn't
on
the
Long Island.
Walmart family like the most?
They're very wealthy.
Probably. I would
I
assume.
think they're the most one of the most wealthy families there is.
Probably.
if you bring the whole family.
Yeah,
together.
Probably.
Is Pasta Fresca the best restaurant in the United States of America?
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to
Yes.
Charlie.
Shout out to
And
Charlie back
he
there.
won't tell me what's in the potato croquettes, but I'll get it out of you.
Yeah.
One day.
I get it out of you.
There's
Don't
buffalo
worry.
chicken for you, Del, now.
Well, this whole
I gotta
dish,
pass those
this
lemon
whole
cookies
dish
over
is
here.
coming home with me.
You got
So
lemon
don't
cookies
worry.
over here.
We got lemon cookies over here.
Nice lemon cookies, jars of sauce. I'm
like
playing
lemon
games.
Anybody
cookies.
want a 7-layer?
I'll
I'll
dip
take
the
a
7-layer in the
seven-layer.
sauce.
You don't
We
have
got
to.
cauliflower,
yeah.
rice,
Twisted
balls,
my
The
own.
potatoes.
cauliflower looks delicious.
amazing.
That's what I'm
Pork
about
chop,
to
yeah,
fuck up.
pork chop,
Twisted
right?
my-
Charlie has a
I
new
will
residency
take
as the ad
Everything
space on the
anti-Ozempic.
show, so that's good.
Oh, fire.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that
there we
means.
go.
The skinny shot people
Never
take.
heard of
It's
it.
being
Look,
a creator.
You've been touring. See you everywhere.
I'm having fun.
You see, I seen you did that nice thing in Cali.
Yeah,
You were in Cali for a while.
Yeah. I was there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I love LA, man.
I love LA too.
I do. I love when people like, LA's a shithole. I'm like, where do you go in LA? Because where I go, it's fucking nice.
You know, stay in Beverly Hills or something. That's
Yeah,
all
I'm in the hills.
Well, listen, it's
North Hills, Hollywood.
The
Hills,
problem
Beverly Hills.
is in LA, you could go from being in Beverly Hills, like you just said, where the houses are $40 million, $30 million, and go 8 blocks.
Yeah.
And be in a neighborhood where they'll drag you out of the. Well,
Yeah,
we
but I feel
drove
like
through
it's
like
like that in
Compton.
New York, too.
Like Staten Island.
It's like not where
New York's
neighborhood
like
we were in
that.
Compton or something. We was just driving. We wanted to see all, you know. And there was my friend Jimmy knows all the spots where you could go, where don't go. There were stop signs in this neighborhood, and somebody like that old movie. Somebody spray painted "Don't."
Don't stop.
on top of all the stops. So each stop sign said, don't stop.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I was like, well, who did it? Jimmy's like, yeah, they don't stop because they'll drag you right out of the car.
It's just a terrible
I was
neighborhood.
like,
You hear stories about like Dave Chappelle randomly popping up at the Comedy Store. You got any story like that where you're doing something in LA and then out of nowhere there's just this big comedian who's just testing jokes for 15 minutes and nobody knew he was even going to be there?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is in LA, LA is like A-lister comedian playground. That's where that's where you go when you make it. So you're at the Comedy Store, and I mean, there's just
any given night.
everybody's there. It's just normal. It's not like something like, oh shit, look who's here. It's, hey, what's up, Tim? Like Tim Dillon's in and out of there all the time.
Who?
Tim Dillon.
Oh, Tim Dillon.
He's a big comedian.
What's his name? Owns it, right? Who owns it?
Misty Shaw.
Shaw, right?
Yeah,
Paulie
Paulie
Shaw.
Shaw's mom.
Paulie Shaw. Paulie
I
Shaw.
actually went back to MSG that Friday after that happened, and then before Shane Gillis came on, I went to Gillis. He had Louis C.K., Dave Attell, that dude from SNL. I completely forgot his name, but he's dope. And who the hell else was there? There was one more, but like 4 fire comedians. Like every time like there's like a headliner, I feel like they have like 4 comedians that are just as good, if not better. Like before them, like Dave Attell was like a heat. I was shocked.
Where was this?
Madison Square Garden. I was right back in that motherfucker.
Now,
Well, yeah, he walked back in. His picture was hanging up 6 feet tall like this.
Bro, Kobe has a statue outside of the Garden. They need to make one for me now. Outright. Fuck a Patrick Ewing.
Outright.
Put
Building
me-
a brick house.
Yeah, yeah, bro. 7-game win streak after that. Is America actually divided or just arguing online?
America's divided like a motherfucker.
America is divided.
Like a motherfucker. For no goddamn reason.
I think everybody's arguing online.
I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Because I'll give you an example. Like, we've been on this platform for, I think, a little over 2 years now. And people have said the dirtiest, craziest shit. That's why, like, when this whole thing happened, I was almost, like, prepped for it. You know what I mean? Because people have said wild shit. And I never, in the last 2 years, then again, I'm not in the bar scene or the club scene. I'm not really out there like that. But nobody ever came up to me saying some derogatory shit in person, not one single
No,
time.
they're never gonna say it to you.
Never in person.
But when you say is it divided, we're not talking about shit like that. We're talking about like what's really going on in the world right now. Like, you know, like it's divided right now.
I mean, I think just people are fed up, period. I think everyone's sick and tired of having to watch what they say, watch what they do. You offend this one, you offend that one. You can't do that. First of all, who is they? Right? They said we can't do this no more. Who is they? Who is that? Like, I don't understand. People are like, no, I'm a cat. Okay, what do we do? Meow. Right? We put litter boxes in your fucking bathrooms and
You
shit.
wouldn't even question it. We just did it.
Right?
Yeah.
You wanted to do this. You want to dress up. You're okay. Great. That's right. You're a girl now. Okay, got it. Right? We kick back so much, and now when I feel like it's, hey, but what about me? No. You just keep doing what I say. That's a dictatorship. This ain't a democracy anymore. So now the majority, I believe, is sick and tired of being told what to do by the minority, which they are, whoever they is, are the minority. So people are just sick and tired of this shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just goes to show.
I just think that everybody's like fooled by what's really going on. Politicians are straight actors.
Yeah.
They aren't. They all hang out with each other. All their kids go to the same schools. They go to the same restaurants. They all hang out with each other. They own the majority of the wealth, and unity scares them to death, and division is their best enemy. So what they do is now social media is around. I wouldn't say our government's doing it, but governments are like intentionally putting shit online to get people to just snap at each other, or they're skewing the truth. Like, you know, if
Our
there's
government's definitely doing it. Our government, other governments are doing it to us. We're doing it to ourselves.
Well,
we're
that's
doing it to
why
them.
Oracle buying TikTok is so huge.
Well, how about this?
it's not a good thing.
Let me throw a zinger in there. What about Mondami right now?
That's your
I'm
cousin.
still
being-
paying for the bus. That's all I know. That's
Did you see, like, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know if it's Photoshopped.
Yeah,
That's
they said
true.
it's AI.
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna say. They
Yeah,
said,
I know
they
what you're
said
gonna
it's
say.
AI. I
Did
posted
they?
it, and then somebody said that's AI.
For a fact.
I don't know for a fact. But
Yeah. But see, that's the thing, though,
The
nowadays.
picture you're talking about, right? Of him with Jeffrey Epstein or whatever.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
That's
fake.
the issue, though, nowadays.
Was it?
Yeah, it's fake. He's like,
Because it's like you really can't figure out what's real and what's not. You see so many
Yeah.
screenshots of these emails and the Epstein files, and I'm sure some of it's real, but the stuff that's not starts to blur everything.
I also
You know
want to
what I
know,
mean?
like,
Well,
what's
that's
up
how
with
they do it.
redactions?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
just like I don't want to get into that, but they like redacted all the fucking information.
Yeah.
Like, soon as it will say the person's name, and then it'll be redacted.
Yeah.
So it's like that person was clearly down there doing some crazy shit. The majority of us will never know what it's like being a billionaire. You know, maybe hopefully we do, but I don't think so.
But that's what they do. That's why they do. That's why they're geniuses. So they'll put out 10 fake stories, and we all know they're fake, and we all find out they're fake, so we stop paying attention. Then they'll give you a truthful story, and we think automatically because it's so bad, like that can't be real.
Yeah.
Because they blend it in with 10 fake stories.
Like the
And that's just how they
Island
do it all the
Boys,
time.
they said that was them over
Yeah,
there too.
yeah.
Bro, that shit is wild.
I think the issue is that there's too much radicalism going on both sides, and it's getting rid of the people that kind of like sit in the middle, right? I'm a conservative, but I think weed should be legal. I'm a conservative, but I don't believe in the death penalty. Does that mean I'm fucking? You know what I'm saying?
was a
Like
post
we
I
all,
seen like
but
that,
we
so-
all have little things. Like I might have some liberal points of view. Most of them aren't, but some of them are. I'm not radically right. I'm like in the over here, like 60-70% right.
Well,
you know,
I-
but everybody now it's like you need to be this side or this side.
Yeah.
That's it.
Did
If
you
you're in the middle, you get yelled at. They're like, you see what Jelly Roll said the
You
other
can't
day?
make up your mind.
Someone asked Jelly Roll at the Grammys, hey, do you want to talk about what's going on in the world? And he was like, he literally said this to him. I'm a dumb redneck. You don't want to hear what I have to say. I don't even know what I want to say yet. When I want to say it, I'll say it, and you'll know when I want to say it.
Yeah,
and the
sing it.
comments are, you're pussy, basically, for lack of a better word. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, first of all, not everybody needs to talk about it.
Nope.
If I'm ignorant, right, and it's not like a bad ignorant, it's just that doesn't, it's not at the forefront of my mind, but
Right.
we all have our own lives,
Right.
our own businesses, we got family. Like, I'm not worried about some shit that honestly doesn't affect my day-to-day.
100%.
If you know what I'm saying?
I can't stand when anybody on television talks about it that
Yeah.
you shouldn't be talking about.
No. you
And plus,
shut-
they
shut
rage.
up.
A lot of people just rage bait. They just say
Yeah.
shit to get people to start talking,
It's
and they don't
like-
even really agree with what they're rage
Yeah.
baiting you on. They're saying some shit just to get a rise out of you for the engagement.
course.
And now, what do you really believe, bro?
It's like, oh, yeah,
you know
let-
what I'm
let-
saying?
you know-
Nobody knows what the fuck you even. You know what I'm saying?
Let them all in. Like, all right, open your door in your $80 million mansion.
Yeah.
You can fit at least 5,000 of them on your property.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
oh, then it's no. It's like defund the police, but meanwhile they're walking with private security and all this other stuff. It's
crazy.
It's just I don't listen to anybody, celebrity, anybody like that. I barely listen to politics because they're fake.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to hear anybody that doesn't live in the regular world tell me what I shouldn't have. Or
It was the
Yeah,
same
it's
thing with like
crazy.
people
It's
that
crazy.
comment on our shit online. Like the same thing when you see these people on TV, you don't agree with their political stance. But you wouldn't see that person in the street and then say something derogatory to them. You'd walk right
not.
the fuck past them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like just
Well,
everybody.
we
If
just
you want to
jerk
be
off.
honest,
When we were growing up, you didn't really like if he was a Biden and I was a Trump, or he was a this, or he was that. Nobody really gave a fuck.
Yeah, no one
what you,
cared.
what
No
you,
one
oh,
cared.
you like him? Okay, I
But
like
it's
this one.
It's this.
We'd make
That's
fun
the
of you.
Right.
You'd be like, "Oh, you like him, you horn smoker." Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then you went about your business.
Yeah.
And we weren't, as, you know, what it is too. We weren't as informed
Yes, that's
with all this stuff to have this radical fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, now
oh,
you-
that
now we
one's
know it's all
president. He
bullshit.
does this.
Yeah.
That one was president. He did this. You like him? I like it. It was like that was it. That was the extent of it.
And you found that on the 11 p.m. news. You couldn't go
Yeah.
fucking Google it.
Now
You know?
it's like the second somebody finds out, like, oh, you like Biden? Oh, you like Trump? They don't even want to look at you. It's like, bro, I didn't carry the guy in the office. I just said I like what he did. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? I can't like him. You can't like him. I don't give a fuck who you like.
I don't like any fucking politician.
Yeah,
I
dude,
can't
that's
stand
My
the
it.
thing
truth.
is, it's like you got to one up it, right? Be like, oh, you believe in politics? It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, even people with flat Earth, this, that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'll be like, oh, you believe in outer space? Like, just like,
And like the flat Earth thing.
You believe in outer space? Like,
You got people like,
What are you doing?
of course the Earth is not flat. Okay, yeah, it might not be flat, but how the fuck do you know for a fact? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
it's like,
Nobody
do you
knows.
care that much, or
Nobody
do
knows
you
shit.
really want to fight that issue that much? Okay, it's flat. Great, it's
Right.
flat. That's it. Like,
Tomorrow
I
I'm
see
gonna-
things-
Well, that's what he's getting at. Like, everyone's like a keyboard warrior with that stuff. They'll say all that stuff.
Yeah.
But when you see somebody out in the street, they don't say nothing because there's physical consequences that no
Hell
one really
yeah.
wants to deal with.
I rip everybody
And then, like with
online.
MMA out, like, you know, you could look at a guy that's like 115 pounds, and you think, oh, I'm going to
he'll
beat the shit out of
bust
this guy.
your shit.
Yeah.
This guy jumps on your back.
It's over. You're sleeping. You wake up
Yeah,
at your
you wake
girlfriend's
up
house.
next
Like,
week.
what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You went to sleep.
I got attacked by a spider monkey. You
Oh.
know?
It just gives people like, you know, there's like you said, there's no consequences,
Yeah.
so they fit. It's almost like everybody's intrusive thoughts. The craziest thing to me is like people that I know it's them, you know, like making ghost accounts to like comment on shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even saying just with my platform, our platform. I'm saying with like random accounts. Like they're just going on there to like comment nasty shit because they want to like say something to that person. It's like, yo, bro,
Keyboard
say it to
Karens.
their face.
Yeah.
Well, Pork
Say
Chop,
it
you
to
just
their
posted
face.
something today, no?
Hilarious.
Someone called him fake, and he said, wait, but hold on. You're messaging me from a fake account. What are you talking
I've been
about?
fighting with this guy all day. all day long.
And the odds are it could be one of your friends. We're like,
Craving authentic Italian flavors in Brooklyn? Pasta Fresca at 6406 11th Avenue is your go-to spot for fresh homemade pasta, classic sauces, and mouth-watering Italian dishes. Don't leave without trying their famous savory sfogliatella, a word that I learned recently. Open daily, it's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, or a special night out. Experience the taste of Italy right in Brooklyn at Pasta Fresca. Fresh, delicious, and unforgettable.
let's make a big account.
The thing is, they're trying to bait me into saying something bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say something bad without saying something bad.
Right. You don't have to bait me. I'll say it.
I'll just keep driving them nuts. Like, look at you, just keep talking back to me. And I'm like, this is fun. Like, what do you...
And you're a comedian, so you get the pass.
Yeah,
Comedians can say
yeah,
whatever the
so
fuck
much
they
fun.
want, really.
I talk so much
I just
shit.
respond back with your mother. And like one guy got legitimately mad. He DM'd the page and everything. And then of course...
Because you said his mother?
I said your mother, like on the post. He was talking about another
that
guy we
would-
were in a
that would
video
get me
with,
mad
and I
too.
thought he was talking about like us. So I said your mother. And then he was like in my DMs. He's like, I used to run with one of your guys on the show back in the day. We were wild. And then, you know how the conversation ended? Hope all is well, bro. Like good luck with everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Should have given them all. You should have given them all
And
Wahlberg.
bro, the
Yeah.
truth
Say
is,
hi to your mother for me.
we're fighting and everybody's arguing with people who don't even know the facts.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't even know who
see
you're talking to.
the protesters, right? All these protesters. that are
Also,
going
hold
You
on.
know what I
Before
wrote?
anything, this fucking guy didn't even have a profile picture or a name.
Yeah.
I said your
Yeah,
mother. I don't know who your mother is. I'm
don't
sure
even
she's
know
a
who you
pretty
are.
fucking
Thank
nice
God he
lady.
wasn't holding a fish. You know
You
what I
know,
mean?
she was your mother's an angel. It's just you didn't have a name. You had a ghost account. You commented some crazy shit.
Look
So-
at this guy's name. There's like 12 M's, 9000009
Definitely one of your
PO.
boys.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
definitely one of
talking
your boys.
shit.
Yeah, it's
You're
definitely
fake.
It's definitely
You see these protesters, right? They go out and you got these few people that love to go to the protests with their microphone and antagonize them, right? So you got these people out. They're so passionate. They're protesting, right? They're this, they're that. Stop with ICE, this, don't deport, right? And then you get this one person there and go, oh, so you like Joe Biden or Obama better? And the person is like, of course. And they're like, do you know how many people he deported? And they put the microphone, and you see the person like,
Yeah.
no, how many did they deport? Like, you don't know how many they deported? You're out here fighting like this? Meanwhile, your guy deported triple.
Yeah,
They got selective memory, bro. That's the issue.
Saying, listen, we live in a trigger word society. You could say a paragraph, people hear that one word you said, stop listening, and now all they're thinking about is how they want to combat you. No one listens to anyone. No one cares.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Fiction turned into facts.
Mm-hmm.
People's whatever they thought is now reality. And
When do you think shit went wrong?
COVID. I actually have that on here.
Do you?
Did
You think it
COVID
was-
permanently change how people act in public and online?
Absolutely.
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 I get more worried when people cough and sneeze now. I'll tell you that much. When I got sick from COVID, I was in a coma for 17 days. when
That's
COVID
Oh, really?
sick, bro.
Yeah.
That is sick.
So my outlook
didn't
on
know
COVID is like a completely different,
Yeah.
warped sense of how they totally screwed us over.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital. I was in triage for 27 minutes, and they put me on a ventilator. Not even like
So
a,
now, bro, you in a coma, meaning you,
Out cold,
you
17
out
days.
and woke up 17 days later, like
On a
what the fuck
respirator.
just
Was this
in a
early
coma.
COVID, like the April?
So they did the shutdown for the 2 weeks. I want to say the third week. I was running a fever back then, and back then, in order to get a COVID test, you had to have two symptoms. I only had the one. I only had the fever, and then one thing just led to another, and then within 27 minutes of being in the hospital, they were like, "Oh, we got a ventilator ready for you. We got a." And I was like, "We're going right from like oxygen mask to ventilator, like within like 27 minutes."
Yeah, it's
And they were like, "Yeah." I was
Didn't they
like,
say that the ventilator was the one killing more people than COVID?
"Oh, dude, listen. If less than I think 15, no matter how healthy you are, I'm a very lucky person, so I don't want to talk crap about the medical field because they kept me alive. But you could be the healthiest person in the world. I think it's something like 13 or 14% of people come off a ventilator.
Yeah.
So you could be the epitome of health.
Yeah.
Right.
They put you on a ventilator. I would say 90% of the time you're not coming off of it. So
Yeah.
Like
It's
you
crazy.
know him, you know Joe Corsi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe Corsi, right? From
Switch.
KT, right?
Yeah.
So I was close with his nephew. His nephew went to school together, Severian. His nephew ended up becoming a very successful photographer. for the Mets, for the Yankees, or he was very successful photographer. He came on the set of Gravesend when we were filming, taking the pictures and everything. COVID hit, and he posted a picture of him with the mask and the bat and this and that, and I DM'd him. And I was like, oh, feel better, this and that. And he joked around. He was like, Pat, can you imagine after all the shit we did in our life, Cancun, this, that, all the shit we did, a fucking cold is taking me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he had the thing on. I'm like, all right, I feel better. Then this wasn't a week later. This was like 48 hours later. He was dead.
Who was this?
And he DM'd me and said, can you imagine after all the shit we did, this is what's going to take me out, blah, blah, blah. He says, Pat, when I get out of here, it's on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he was in good headspace.
He was dead in 48 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that shit was a wild time.
It was 2 days later, I seen Joe Corsi post.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be posting this. So I was like, what?
Yeah.
They just implemented so many like dumb things. I mean, the outside seating, like thinking like you're not gonna get
It was
COVID
gonna make
because
a
you're
difference.
outside.
Yeah.
Or they had the little plastic netting down, but meanwhile they're opening every 3 seconds to bring the food in. It was just like so many dumb things that you would turn around and say like, logically, this makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Right.
But they just got everyone to buy into this stupid thing. It's-
Yeah. And the
We're
whole
all
thing
cheap,
is they were
honestly.
trying to
They
back
did-
it with
yeah.
science
Yeah.
when it was just you didn't even know much about what was going on with this virus.
How
Regardless,
could you back
How
something
you
with
back it
science with no tests,
That's
no
what I'm
nothing?
saying.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Well, I felt safest sitting
but you would have
down.
got free French fries. You would have got free French fries. So
What'd you say?
I felt safest sitting down because you can't get COVID sitting down.
right, especially if your legs are up, you don't get COVID.
No, you can take your mask off. It travels up COVID. It doesn't travel down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Is being a creator a real job or just unemployment with Wi-Fi?
It's definitely a real, it's definitely
like
a real
that.
job.
That's a real
I
job.
like that.
It's definitely
I would
a real
say-
job.
I would-
No, it's definitely a real job.
Me and Pat could tell you exactly how much time and effort we see you put into this.
Oh,
Things
what
that
are you
we
kidding
do
me?
behind the scenes, the amount of stuff that you put into it after,
And
just
to
to put
be
this
successful at it too,
Yeah.
forget about it. You got
You
to
have
be
to
on top of it.
You have to post every fucking day.
2-3 times a day.
But you gotta edit, bro. This girl that I'm
Yeah.
talking to, she stayed at my house the other day. She's also an influencer. She's on her phone editing a video for 3 hours, bro. She's editing a fucking video for 3 hours, bro.
Yeah.
So what it looks like is like when you're on the couch and you're just like this, to the people from the outside looking in, it's like you're not doing nothing.
Right.
But you could be doing a lot. Like I work from my phone anywhere in the world, you know, and to me it feels like work because I can't worry about anything else. I'm right here. So yeah, it's a job, bro.
I think to make
100%.
it like actually have it be a money making thing, it's
a full-time
extremely
job.
difficult.
Yeah.
Extremely difficult. That's very hard.
Yeah,
Like
'cause you're
I
not working
think-
8 hours a day.
And you're
all
working
day.
at something that hard, not knowing if it's gonna work.
No,
which
yeah.
will drive
You
you
don't
nuts
get- you don't
even
get
more.
paid for
Like,
it.
and
call
it's
it-
public.
It's
That's
like a
the thing.
non-
That's the
Profit.
hardest part, bro. Is that
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
in the beginning,
It's like
hell yeah.
running a non-profit
Yeah.
That's what it is.
organization.
But like being
Really.
out there like that, because I'm like with this, like clearly not a private person, but like before this, I was ghost. You didn't hear nothing from me. Now that this is so out there, you're just under this fucking microscope,
Yeah.
and it's like it's insane. Even with like the Knicks thing, like I knew that shit was gonna fucking whatever. Then I was like, I gotta market the podcast from and this and that, and now no matter like if I say something wrong on here. If one of you say something wrong on here, it's fucking, it's a straight up microscope. It's hard, bro. It's
Yeah,
no
no, it is.
joke. Like,
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
It's
You know what
Especially
it
with all
is?
the rules and everything that you got to try to
It's-
follow.
It's crazy because you see somebody, right? Like you'll see somebody be like, I don't know, like the Hawk Tour girl, right? She'll just make that little video, boom, it goes.
Next
Now
thing you
all
know,
of a
she got her
sudden,
own coin.
everywhere. You know what I mean? It's just you never know really what's gonna hit or not. Even right now, I got like 6 videos going viral. You know what I mean? Just because I'm calling people retarded. You know? That's really we're a loser. Like, these people
And
are
I'll
fucking
never
weirdos.
understand social media either. Never, ever. So I'll be scrolling. You see a funny video, something, and you go to leave a funny comment or whatever, and you curse in the comment or you say something minute, like, no, this comment is no good. It'll be taken that. Okay, then fuck it. I won't say nothing. Then you go to scroll. 2 scrolls later, it's a guy getting shot in the head in a grave.
Yeah.
Like he's sitting there. They show bang, and they shoot him in the.
Yeah.
And this video is perfectly fine,
because it's not a real
but
person.
I can't say shit.
It's not a real person.
What do you mean it's not a real person? You see
Like,
those videos
no,
that
but
they
I
show
mean,
from
it's
like
not
the
a real
algorithm.
person, like dictating what gets what.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
computer
oh,
generated.
oh,
It's an algorithm. Yeah,
You know
that's
what
the
I
issue.
mean?
Well, the algorithm is hatred. That's what goes. My favorite thing to do though, on a funny note, is like if I say something, if I respond to a comment and somebody gets me back really good, like I'll delete their comment and they could just see like mine, just so I win. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people get me really good, bro. Like there's creative fucking people out there.
No, there is.
No, there is.
As long as you're funny about it, that's fucking great. Like I'll laugh at that all day long. But like people will start getting like legitimately personal about the bakeries that we choose. You know what I mean? It's like Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, people are mean. They want to be people
are
want
fucked
to
up.
be mean right now.
You see it with
And
the
another thing,
trend.
you
I'm telling
don't
you.
scroll and see like maybe a guy or somebody that's not famous, nobody that you happen to just catch on there and you follow him, and he's hilarious. He does great videos. He does it, but nobody knows him. He's not making any money, but he's still making the video. And then you get these guys who are making millions.
Yeah.
And their videos suck. They're not even funny.
Yeah.
You're like, how the fuck is this guy this successful?
You got
Once
the
you're,
right-
once
and this
you're in
other
the
guy-
algorithm, once you're in there,
But it's you got I feel like the right people behind you or the right teams. Or when people are that big, they got managers, they have agents, they have this, they have that.
And listen,
I'm not even talking about people that big.
don't even get it twisted. A lot of the people that you see on Instagram where you have that thought,
Right.
the likes are fake, the views are fake, the comments
Oh, it's all
are
fake.
Listen,
A lot of it is body.
Listen,
Yeah.
when you know what it is. I'm glad you brought.
I could
that
tell
up,
it right away.
You know what I hate? You'll see someone make a video, right? And it goes like 800, maybe 1 million, right? It hits. All of a sudden, they go up 30, 40,000 followers. Dude, I have over 30-something, 35 million views in the last 3 weeks. I got like 18,000 followers.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell when someone's
know what I
bullshit.
mean?
You could
100%.
tell
It's
when you
not
see
How
somebody's
it
got
works.
3 million followers, they post a video and it gets 7 likes and 1 comment. You're like, well, you don't have 30 million fucking followers. You lying. 3
There's a
million
few
followers.
that are like legit, and those people are dope. Like Little Mo's legit. Like he's got a legitimate following.
yeah.
Denise, Mario Bosco's on the come up. Mario is a legitimate following.
You could
Grown Up
tell. You
Italian.
could tell the numbers. You could see.
You could see it.
There's
You
some
could
that
see.
it's complete fucking bullshit. But what happens is those people end up getting signed because these labels don't give a fuck about if it's real or not. They just care that the numbers are there and
What
they
it looks
look
like
that way
instead of what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So-
but no, believe it or not, though, I'll disagree a little bit. So what they'll do, agents, managers, anybody, because the thing is they have to decipher what's real, what's not. They'll look at your followers, they'll look at your views, see where it comes from. Like if your views, like my top cities are New York, Melbourne, Los Angeles, and Toronto.
That's crazy. Melbourne is
Yeah,
fucking
yo,
nuts.
Australia, I've been popping.
Yeah, it's
lately.
crazy.
Yo, and
Instead of
Canada
popping in
too, I've been
Australia.
popping, right? So now, if you go on there and it's like India, New Delhi,
You know, it's
St. Petersburg,
bots, it's all
Russia,
bots.
everyth's all bought.
Yeah, so
It-
they
it's
ask
all
you for your
complete-
analytics a lot
So
of the
they'll
time.
look at your analytics to see, you know what I mean? Followers, this, that.
But the followers to
100%.
analytic ratio is crazy because I think we have, what do we have? 8,500, 600 on Instagram or whatever. We got like millions and millions and millions of views. Like that's what I mean. It's
Yeah.
a,
It's not about the followers anymore. That's the thing. Instagram is changing a little
They
bit.
gotta sign on
it's-
it.
Yeah, you get put in the algorithm.
You get put in
These
the
people
algorithm.
don't have to be following you. They
Yeah,
just watch your
yeah.
video, move on.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, like people that go up like buy up to 10K sometimes, like that I could, if you're really trying to start a brand, I still don't agree with it, but like I could understand why you did that. You want to just monetize on Instagram and then you
Right.
build your following after 10,000.
Yeah, but you're fucking up your algorithm too. Instagram don't like that shit. They're just
Yeah,
gonna fucking
I
shadow
also
ban
can't
you.
make
Just
money
gonna
off
If
shadow
you
ban
collaborate with
You know,
those people,
Instagram stopped monetizing, right?
they stopped.
Yeah,
TikTok is like not great either. But if you collaborate with somebody, let's just say like one of us were doing that and we collabed together, that'll mess up your personal algorithm. So like people, what people are doing also, they're going on Fiverr and then like sending their posts to like a marketing agent, and that marketing agent is getting like you'll see the comments, you'll see that they're fake. It's like, oh, great job, or like something completely unrelatable to like a video, you know?
I'll tell you
I
off
like the
camera
way
who
you
does that on
smile.
every single one of his posts. I'll tell you off camera.
So
There's a
didn't they
few.
just catch like the Breakfast Club and them? They have like podcasts on their webpage. It's the Breakfast Club is one of the podcasts on there. They have this one, they have that one, and they have like 5 or 6 really no name. Nobody knows who these people are. They have a sports show or this that, and you look and it's got like 8 million views with 3 comments and 38 likes. It's like, and you look at their page and you see that they got like 10 different podcasts like that. And then you look at the comments and you could almost tell that the 7 comments are written by the same person. They're using the same words and they're using the same thing, just wording it different. Like, you know, like.
It's definitely corny. I got another good one. Are fitness influencers lying about steroids?
What
Can I answer this question?
What are they lying about?
All right, so let's just say this is not everybody, because I know some people that like go to CrossFit and do Pilates and really lift heavy. I don't know, and they're in incredible shape.
He said Pilates. He said
Pilates
Pilates
and lift heavy.
in the same sentence. You'll never
Yeah,
do
you
that
get, like,
again.
nice and
Never.
lean.
Never again.
I don't even know what Pilates are. I just thought I was trying to sound smart. But if you go
It's
to
like
the
I'm only
gym,
gay on the weekends.
if you go to the gym and then you see a guy who's yoked out of his mind, veins popping out of his arms, his forehead, like he got jacked out of nowhere, he's juicing. And like at the end of the day, no fault to you, brother. That's yours. You earned it. You bought it. It's in your body now. You know what I mean? You don't need to admit it or anything like that. But usually you can't just go to the gym natural and then look like that after a year. It's not possible unless you have
You mean
outstanding-
lying about doing the?
A lot of them are lying about juicing. So it'll be a lot of personal trainers. It'll be a lot of those people. But like I said, that's not hatred because you look good. But like, don't.
I got a follow-up question when you're done with
It's like a girl
got
getting
one after
surgery
that,
and saying I didn't get surgery.
And the same thing with like semi-glutide. It's like people are like, no, I'm not taking it. Brother, you lost 60 pounds this month. I know you're on it.
yeah.
It's all good.
Like, why are you
swallowed
lying?
the whole
Why are you
Ozempic
lying?
That's what I
needle.
mean.
Why are you lying?
Because they want to sound like they want to sound
Like they put in effort.
like they put in effort and they
invest
get
a
it
lot
on
of money in your muscles. I invest a lot of money.
Same.
Right here.
All right, so
Same.
my follow-up question is, would you take personal training lessons from someone that doesn't look like that
you,
in shape?
like when I walk in,
Like if
and
I
say,
wanted to, like I'm not in shape, whatever the case is. You can tell like I played sports at some point in my life, but I'm not a
Same.
gym rat.
Yeah, same.
But if I went into the gym and I was like trying to give you pointers and like I would feel like if I would look at me and be like, go fuck
I would
yourself.
be like,
so,
bro,
yeah.
just tell me
Yeah.
what's a good restaurant to go
Right?
to. Like, let's
Didn't I
stop
just,
this,
didn't
man.
I just see your butthole?
But let me ask you guys this question.
You ain't working out. What restaurant do I go to?
I feel like I need to see the steroid guy tell
Yeah,
me something
yeah.
because at least I know like you're somewhat
Yeah,
dedicated.
of course. I'd rather get it from the steroid
Make no
guy.
mistake, because people are gonna be pissed, bro. I'm not mad at you people. You look good. It's like, but at the end of the day, just say, listen, bro, I'm on a bunch of stuff.
Right, like the girl that's walking around like this, saying, I didn't get no surgery. What are you talking about? This is natural. I work my face muscles out every day.
Let me ask you guys this, right? It's kind of on the same topic. Do you think that Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. 100%.
I
Barry
mean, it's
Bonds
not
was-
even a fucking question.
Barry Bonds was a Hall of Famer before the home run record. He was already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, best hitter ever.
And I
But
don't care if you do steroids in sports. I
unless
think
it's
you fucking need to.
unless
care
it's
either.
a combat sport.
Different
That
story. If you're punching
you could
someone,
fucking
yeah.
kill somebody.
Yeah, but so what? But you do it too.
Never heard
Well,
of
that's why
blood
Lance
sport?
Armstrong did it.
Yeah.
I have an aunt who works in like the corporate medical field. She knows Lance Armstrong, and I remember talking to her about it.
Yeah.
And bro, everybody
that
in
man
cycling
alone.
was doing that. Only was everyone
doing it.
if you didn't do it, you were behind the ball.
Yeah.
You know, he
Think
just
about how much
famously got
money you
caught.
raised for testicular cancer or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
let him do as much steroids as you want.
Bro, if I was in the NFL, I would be on the field with the needle sticking out of my ass. Like,
Well,
oh,
see, the
in
thing is,
fact,
like,
the needle's still
football-
in your ass. What?
So like football, like so it's weird because like football and baseball and stuff like that, they have different lists of things that you're allowed to take and not take. Baseball, believe it or not, has the most on there that are banned substances.
Yeah.
Right.
The non-contact
The
sport.
non-contact sport you would think would have the least amount. They have the most.
Yeah.
Right.
Football, I think, has the least because they want these guys. You want to see this guy 6'4", 300 pounds, run a
And
4.4.
Brian Cushing,
Yeah.
remember Brian Cushing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You want to see that.
Yeah.
Baseball, it's a very weird sport because you could take someone that looks like Jose Altuve that's 5'6", and he's hitting 40 home runs,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got a guy that looks like Barry Bonds, who's hitting 40 home runs.
That's true.
To me, because I played baseball all the way up through college, there isn't a steroid out there that's going to make you hit a baseball.
No.
It's not going to happen. Your hand-eye coordination is that's a God-given talent.
It would
That's
just be more power off
Yeah,
the bat.
where the difference comes in is like obviously your strength. You know, you're hitting a ball to the warning track.
Yeah, but Barry
now
Bonds
it's
will
going out of
bump
the
the home
ballpark.
run.
Yeah.
But it's just like him hitting a baseball, him not striking out more than he walked in a season is not because of steroids.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
he's
No,
just
you're right.
I wish,
Sports
I
guys
wish
should
more
be taking
people in
steroids.
golf.
It should be mandatory.
What'd you say?
I wish more people in golf.
Take
steroids. They probably are.
Bryson,
Okay, no.
Bryson DeChambeau's fucking yoked. I feel like that motherfucker might be putting something.
Imagine the guy winning the golf and they're like, "Oh, you tested positive for steroids." So fucking what? What do you think that had to do with the game?
I
You
think
know,
there
it's
should
funny
be
you brought up golf.
a PED Olympics.
Oh, it'd be
Oh,
awesome.
bro, it would
Yeah.
break.
Nobody
fucking-
would watch the regular Olympics.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
just
true.
watch the PED Olympics.
I just seen the remember
What
the
was that?
racial
I'm a little
draft?
slow. What's PD mean?
Remember that skit on the
Performance
Chappelle
enhancing
show? The
drug.
racial
Oh,
draft?
I thought that was a kind of drug.
No.
Goodbye.
What's next?
How do we feel about gentle parenting and not disciplining your kids?
That's
hate it.
why
I got a
America's
strong
the way it is
I
right
got
now.
a strong opinion on this one. You guys.
Because you don't get cracked anymore.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
I'm gonna
can't-
My father never hit me. All he had to do was look at me like
That's
this.
it.
And
That's
was
it.
That was it.
That's
I got
it.
hit twice.
You know?
My mom hit me. My father heard my mom had to hit me. He came home and he hit me. It was
My
mom.
father hit me so bad once, I had Cavaricis on. I peed them. I had piss all over my head. He hit me with a shot one time because they used to start, my father used to start cake fights in the house. Christmas this year, he didn't start, and the cake was like disappearing a little bit. So he bought this cake from Creative Cakes back in the day. It was a Christmas tree like this. It had all lifesavers on it that were the ornaments with your name on them, gifts on the bottom. Well, I was like, all right, I'm getting a little older now. I'll be the one to start it. I was like 11 years old. My aunt's friend was sitting next to me, this girl, Marianne, and I grabbed the cake and I went, boom! And the cake fell, but there wasn't a dent in the cake. And everything was still perfect. And I looked at her, and she was bleeding, and she was like this in the chair. And I went, bro, the gifts at the bottom of the tree were sugar cubes. They weren't for you to eat. They were just sugar cubes with the and I hit her with a fucking block of sugar cubes. Busted her whole shit. And this is why nobody was starting the cake fight, because you kill somebody with this cake. Yeah. But he was across the table. As soon as I seen blood, looked. He didn't have to hit me.
Yeah.
I think I was already peeing when he looked at me, because I knew I was dead. He jumped over the dining room table. My father was 260 pounds, 60. He can't jump over nothing. He cleared this table and landed on me. He hit me, boom! I slid on the floor under the table, and he grabbed, he's standing up, he grabbed the edge of the table like this so he could leverage his kicks. Well,
You got it that day.
I had piss all over me. I don't even think I ate cake again for like 7 years after that. I didn't even want to look at a cake after that. Like, he beat me up so bad that the whole family was like, all right, bro. Like, even Marianne, I busted the whole shit open. She felt bad.
Like, it's only a broken nose.
It was-
Yeah, right,
she was
man,
like-
right.
Bro, I got a whooping. And those whoopings teach you. I don't give a fuck when anybody says you get a whooping like that. You're like, I ain't fucking up again. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
You don't touch cake.
No, I don't. I'm not touching anything. I'm not doing nothing.
I just think people who are coddled their whole life, they just don't understand like independence or work ethic or how to treat people or how to treat situations.
Nah,
know,
you
if
need
you're
a beating
coddled.
every once in a while. It keeps you in
Listen,
line.
I think there's a
especially when you're
very
kid.
different line between like beating the shit out of your kid and disciplining your kid. Like, you know, there
Well, this
should
was
be
a beating.
And
Right
this, and
But
this.
I only got hit.
Sometimes you deserve a
the
beating.
point.
I'm not saying that
Yeah.
there isn't a different. What I'm saying is like, you don't even see like a mom like smack a kid on the hand or like on the
Right,
ass anymore.
like nothing no more.
They're afraid to touch
No.
these kids. Period.
You've actually really never been to Walmart, huh?
Walmart's a different world, bro. Walmart's a different thing.
That's funny.
But you know, it says my mom used to say, "You embarrass me outside, I'm gonna embarrass you outside." That was like the lay of the the lay of the land. That was
Listen,
it.
I'm not saying my father beat me all the time. Like 12, my father died when I was 12. I could say in my whole life, maybe he hit me 3 or 4 times.
But it's in the
all
thought.
3 or 4 times, I think I really deserved it. And just those 3 or 4 times kept me in line for years. Like, you don't want that beating again. Now kids walk all over their parents.
But you know what else is a problem too? Going back to the original question, right? I always think there was like soft parenting, but what happened is there was also hard parenting. So when these soft kids came into the real world against the hard parenting, they got put in their fucking place in school. So there was a pecking order. Like, listen, I don't want to say bring bullying back.
I think
but-
they should.
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
There are some benefits.
A little
You
bit.
know what I'm saying?
Listen, every animal kingdom has a pecking order.
Yeah.
Right? Or there'll be complete chaos. Like there is now. We're listening to people who think rainbows and unicorns and shitting in a litter box is the way to go. They're evolved.
Perfect
species
example.
in this
Perfect
world.
example. You know why this is becoming bigger now? Kids saying I'm a cat, pissing in the thing. Picture 25, 30 years ago, whatever it was, you walking up to your parents and saying, I'm a fucking cat, meow, and I want a litter box in the house. You are getting that litter box cracked over your fucking head. I don't care if your
I
parents
feel like
are
the
nice
parents would have just
people
been
in
like,
the
yeah, all right, go be a cat.
No, they would have. You gotta got hit with that litter box.
You're a cat. You know what a cat goes? There were 3 out of
Yeah, there you go. Now you're a straight
Now
cat.
you're a straight cat.
Cat's having tuna fish again tonight. Cat's not having chicken cutlets.
Now be an alley cat.
Now a
You
little boy
piece
or
of
little
shit.
girl walks up to his parents.
Oh, the
he's
cat's not coming to the
"Meow,
game
I
today.
identify
Cat's
as a
gonna
cat."
sit
They're like,
sorry.
"Oh, let's go to the pet store." Like what?
Yeah.
Hit this motherfucker with something.
Yeah. It's good lead up.
Yeah, everybody wants
You're
to
not
be
a cat,
woke. Everyone's
motherfucker.
trying too hard to be
Script's
woke.
really working on this one. Is America the greatest? Is America still the greatest country on earth?
Yes.
I want to hold on to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Till you go to Italy, and then
I
you're like,
do.
"What the fuck am I doing in America?"
I'm gonna be honest. I've never been anywhere that I was like, oh, this is better than America. I'm gonna be honest. I've been to Italy once and then go to the South. Those like mid and north.
If it's
But,
that bad, why does everybody want to come here?
No, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. You're 100%
I don't think they
right.
do anymore. I mean, like some people do, but I don't
No,
think
they do.
They want to come here.
Yeah, bro. You kidding me? Come on, bro.
Bro,
You know what's going on in some
America.
countries.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
There's
They're the
nothing
best,
like
bro.
there's nothing like here, bro. It's
Yeah.
it's still the melting pot. It's still, if you want to make it, you have to come here. You could, if you
Listen,
make,
are we
it's like
going through a
New-
rough time right now?
Of
Yes,
course.
but this is the spot.
But
to be.
everybody does.
Think about
that.
how, when you go to Russia, you're like living in like the Viking era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's like,
people
what the
just
fuck?
drink vodka and beat the
Wait,
shit out
you
of
didn't
each
see
other.
that
Sounds
Chinese
good.
girl
Sounds fun.
that was on the podcast talking about how she fled to come here because of Kim Jong Un, whatever. They have first of all, I don't know if she's lying, but this is what she said. Everybody has to have his picture in their house. They randomly will pop up at your house. I think this was on the Joe Rogan show. They will randomly pop up at your house. If the picture has dust on it, they take you to jail. Like there is so like they said, if there's a fire in the house and you run out without grabbing that picture,
You die.
you die. Like she was saying the craziest thing. I don't know if she's full of shit,
It's about true.
but she seemed pretty serious, and Joe Rogan was like taking it serious. So like, is that like no matter how nice it looks on camera when people are filming, is that where you want to live? Where if there's dust on imagine having a picture of Trump in your house, and because there's dust on it, you get offed. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think in a lot of ways we're the best country in the world, and I think in a lot of ways we're way behind other places.
Oh yeah, like if you go to
Education,
Japan.
education for the greatest country in the world. Our kids are the dumbest kids you've ever met in your entire life.
Yeah, you go to Japan.
Education-wise,
Yeah, what are we,
everyone's
like,
reading
38 or
levels are
something?
well below their age group. Math levels are dropping. There's no reason for that. I
It's
mean,
like robots.
but
though.
then you could turn around and say, like, listen, any country that you could turn around and have an open discussion because we have a protected freedom of speech compared to other countries is we're already above them. You know what I mean? The fact that we could even say this or joke around about Donald Trump or Joe Biden or this one or that one, just that alone is amazing. Because you go to other countries,
Look
they
at
hear you say
Iran
that,
right now.
Your
They-
whole family's taken out of the phone book.
massacring people
Yeah.
in Iran right
Yeah.
now. People just wanting to live their life. It's messed up what's happening. Because Iran was popping back in the day. In the 70s, you ever see how it used to be?
Yeah,
I know,
Oh, it was
better than it is now.
Oh, it was no. I mean, it was popping. It was trendy. It was modern. It was. Now it's just like once the Islamic regime came and took it over, it turned it like medieval.
Yeah, it's
Now people are trying to protest and just stand up for themselves, have rights, and they're literally cutting out everything: power, internet, and just massacring people
Yeah, no,
across
it's
the board.
crazy.
There's thousands and thousands of people being killed over there. It's
No,
crazy.
I have to say,
Genocide.
America's the best country.
Yep.
I mean,
that's it.
I'm not gonna get my opinion.
Free Iran.
I could do one more. You guys want to do? Why does everybody act rich online but stressed in real life? Or are comedians the last one to tell the truth?
The last
She's a
one, 'cause we
comedian.
got a comedian right here.
Yeah.
Shout out. A comedian's the last one to be able to tell the truth.
Like I said before, you guys.
I
you,
feel like
you-
even they have to watch what they say now.
yeah,
Depends
in
on
a
who.
way, but I think.
Dude,
I
there's
think
2 words I can't say. Other than that, everything's open.
Yeah, I know one
Picture
of them.
Eddie
What are
Murphy.
they? What
Picture
are they?
Eddie
What are
Murphy
they?
right now trying to make delirious.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. That's not the one where he did the Rocky joke, was it?
No,
Remember
that's
the
Raw.
Italian Rocky joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Raw?
Eddie Murphy
Imagine you
Raw,
trying
yeah.
to do that now.
All right, so try to do either one of those now.
Yeah.
I
The
feel
show
like
would
if you're
have
big enough-
protesters outside.
Yeah, well, that's why I
come
respect
on.
like a Dave Chappelle
Listen,
in a way, even if I don't necessarily always agree with what he's got to say.
If you're big enough and you really don't give a shit, you could say it. But most people give a shit and
here's
they
the
want to
thing.
make their money, so they're not willing to sacrifice it.
Yeah.
They'll keep their mouth shut.
yeah.
What is there? 10 people outside protesting. There's like 3,000 people inside.
Watching the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once again, smoke and mirrors. I don't believe the hype of they're the majority. They, whoever they are, once again, I don't think they're the majority. I
Well,
think
Eddie Murphy said it himself. They asked him if he were going to get back into stand-up or you're going to do stand-up, you're going to go on a tour. And he said, no, I can't. He says, you've seen my stand-up before. That's not going to be accepted anymore.
Well, that's like even if they said, I don't know if you guys ever watch Entourage, Kevin Connolly.
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
He was like, we can't have an Ari Gold on TV nowadays.
Absolutely not.
And I think it's different. I think that they can, and people will be like,
Well,
"Fuck,
well,
finally."
I think-
they'll be like,
Wait,
"Finally, we
what
got
is so
something that
bad
makes
about
us
Ari
feel
Gold?
I think they-
like it's 2006 again."
they were going
you
that
know?
route, but they realized this isn't the route to go because you're taking away prime entertainment from the actual people who spend money.
Yeah.
And the people who spend money don't want to be force-fed woke bullshit.
Yeah, they don't want to be coddled.
Some agenda that's some bullshit shit that you don't even believe in
Mm-hmm.
because fucking 7 people want to live that way. It doesn't make sense at all. I don't know. I feel like comedy should be comedy. It's
100%.
By pushing that agenda, you are harming these people. You know what I mean? You're harming them because you're promoting what they believe in the news, and you're always posting them online so a conservative or Republican could be pissed off at that person, and you're putting them in harm's way. So I mean, you just leave them the fuck alone. Let them live how they want to fucking live, and then everything will be just.
I
fine.
just feel like no one's forcing you to watch or like anything. I think anyone should be able to put out whatever the frig they want to put
That's
out.
it.
And if you like it, you're gonna watch it. And
If you
you
don't,
continue to
don't
watch
watch
it.
it.
If you don't like it, you don't watch it no more.
and that's it.
And stop being
We
offended
got
by everything.
we got the Super Bowl coming up. Say what you want about the halftime show. I'm not going to personally watch it.
Me either.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But that's going to be my way of not doing it. I'm not out there protesting in the
Right.
streets like I hate football now. I just won't watch the halftime show.
Yeah,
Who gives a shit, bro? Watch Bad Bunny and watch Green Day. Watch your.
Bro, there was a time a
I'll be
few
watching-
years
there
ago
it
where
is.
there was a time
I'll
a
be
few
watching
years
the
ago
Kid
where
Rock.
my friends were asking me, Pat, you have a Bronx Tale on DVD, right? Which I did. Like, remember back in the day, you used to have your DVD collection. So I still got that in a box somewhere, right? You have it, and I'm like, yeah, why? They're like, oh, because see what they're doing? They're gonna take your part out. This was like 10 years ago where remember when they were altering all these movies? They were taking certain things out of the movie because of what was said, and they said they were gonna take my scene out because of what I said. That's
crazy.
Like, and imagine the movie would have got like the next time you watch it on TV,
Like
I'm not
remastered.
there because of that. Like, that's crazy.
insane. That's
Imagine we lived in a world like where they did that and like you vanished in real life, like you really didn't exist. Yeah.
They said that the agents are
They're
going to
gonna
be
put 'em
outside
outside
the
the
Super
stadium.
Bowl.
Bro, I guarantee so many people are going to call.
Bro, leave the fucking guy alone. He's a good fucking artist.
I like-
Who gives a
I like
shit?
him. I do
Come on.
like
I
him.
had
I'm
no
not gonna watch him, I
problem
do like
with
him.
Bad Bunny, music, whatever. You remember what's it? The only problem I had is I seen videos of him bad mouthing the shit out of America.
Yeah.
How do you bad mouth
He-
the
he
shit out of
won't- he
America
won't- he
and then
won't
get the
perform here.
halftime show?
Yeah, I
He
agree.
won't perform here. Like a regular concert.
So then
Yeah.
don't
They give him
perform
the-
here.
They give him the halftime.
Why are you getting the
That's what I'm
halftime show?
saying.
Because
That's why-
it's going to benefit you in the biggest way
Exactly.
possible.
Of
Now
course.
you'll perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just, I don't know if you heard about Adam Sandler's daughter, that whole
Yeah,
thing that happened,
Chanel.
right?
Yeah.
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 Then
Oh,
he
yeah,
winds-
wait,
he
he
winds up
went
buying
there-
all the bags.
yeah,
the
I
way
heard
my mind works is I wouldn't have given that store $1. I would have been like, now I'm going down the road and I'm going to spend 350 grand.
No, I would have
at
did the
this
same
store.
thing he did. He did.
I wouldn't have given that
I'm
store
gonna tell you why he
$1.
did
Because
it.
Chanel wins.
Yeah,
No, no,
I
no.
wouldn't have given them $1.
He didn't care about Chanel. He said, I don't blame Chanel. I blame the person who did it.
I get
so
it.
what I did was they work off commission. So I went in there and bought every single bag and made sure that that person made the commission instead of them. So he didn't go in there to teach Chanel a lesson.
Oh, I know
he
that.
went in there to teach that scumbag a
I get it.
lesson. That's
But
it.
at the end of the day, what would have hurt that employee more if the manager would have seen Adam Sandler take his daughter out there and go spend their money at Gucci or whatever?
Yeah, but it would have
that
hurt
person gets
Chanel.
fired.
It would have hurt Chanel.
Yeah.
Now,
Go
okay.
to another Chanel store. Order
So
it
if you
online.
would have said what you said, right? If you would have said what you said, and then Adam Sandler comes in, takes his daughter, and walks out and goes up the block and buys the store, you would have been able to say, fuck yourself. Yeah, go spend your money up the block. But if you're sitting there watching this other person make $50,000 commission that could have been yours, but because you opened your fucking mouth, now you don't get a dollar. I think that's a better lesson than them walking. Adam Sandler knew what he was doing.
I wouldn't
He
have
wanted
given a
that
dollar.
person to suffer.
That's me personally. I wouldn't have given $1.
I get it.
You know why I think that happened? Because you see those little short story things on like your phone. They have like those little like movies almost. That's like, bro, those are like gonna be the new thing.
It's crazy.
I think
is
his
it?
production company produces a lot of them. There's a lot of famous actors. So that whole story is, if you really look at that story,
Yeah,
it's like one of those
It's like one of
stories.
those little shorts. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah,
to a
yeah,
T.
yeah.
Listen, Hollywood's about smoke and
Fucking-
mirrors, bro.
you're damn
When they're
right.
promoting
Ooh,
something,
is it?
You're right.
It's out in the streets in the new. Oh, you heard what happened with blah blah blah.
The marketing
Him
is
and
good.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, there's
Yeah.
stuff. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
we live in a very crazy.
Well, you had her
crazy
here first. When we
place.
see it pop up, I'm gonna be pork chop.
We got to cut. We have anything to announce? Pork Chop, where's your next shows at?
Well, Jersey, New York. I put everything online. You want to follow me and go there, gum. If not, don't. I don't really care either way.
This is a good one.
At War, anything?
At War Spring is going to be really big this year. We got a couple months, though.
All right,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Well, the Voices of Brooklyn's got new shirts coming in, new hoodies.
Oh, there we go.
All different colors. We're gonna post them on the page. The other ones went. Got a bunch of long sleeve tees left, but the hoodies went, and we're gonna have a bunch of them in new colors soon.
Very nice. Very nice. Everybody go check out Pasta Fresca, Unique Lounge, and Pinnacle Real Estate. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm a Knick Legend, so. Looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? The Pinnacle Real Estate team has you covered. Led by pro agent Frank Bergen, they make the process simple, stress-free, and tailored to your needs. Whether it's finding your dream home or getting top dollar for your property, Frank and the Pinnacle team bring expertise, professionalism, and the result you could trust.
Don't forget to subscribe, share the love, and keep the voice of Brooklyn alive. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and never forget where you came from.